If someone climbed from the bottom of society to the top, what was their biggest cognitive shift? The answer is obviously not working harder. We've seen too many examples of hard work failing to change destiny. It's also not finding the right connections. Networking is fundamentally about value exchange. Without value, knowing 100 powerful people means nothing. The biggest, most fundamental shift is this: learning how to get the highest returns with the lowest cost. People at the bottom aren't lazy. In fact, they do plenty of things. But the problem is, none of it pays off. Free kindness, ineffective persistence, futile people-pleasing, low-barrier giving, kindness without boundaries. These are all classic high-effort, low-return behaviors. The result? The busier you are, the poorer you get. People who climb from the bottom understand this clearly. Low effort, high return. That's the key to changing your life. One no can save you 10 times the energy drain. One choice can make up for 10 years of effort. One boundary can protect all your value. One right circle can elevate your entire life trajectory. One right strategy can beat endless busy work. Simply put, people who rose from the bottom didn't become more hardworking. They became smarter. They started doing only the lowest effort, highest return things. If you're constantly spending time and energy but not getting corresponding high returns, remember these 3 high-efficiency survival rules. High returns are not earned, they're selected. 1. Select the right people. Don't try to fix the wrong ones. If you don't like the smell of smoke, don't date a smoker and try to make them quit. Just choose a non-smoker from the start. Smart people screen, they don't renovate. Because changing someone costs a fortune with terrible odds, it's clearly high-effort, low-return behavior. Carefully screening for the right person in the long run not only costs less, but delivers returns beyond your imagination. What if you've already chosen the wrong person? Either change yourself to fit them, or cut your losses and replace them. But don't delude yourself into thinking you can change them. Remember, people never wake up on their own. They only wake up through pain.
2. Select the right role. Don't lock yourself into one persona. Many people say, "That's just who I am. I can't change." That's living in the dumbest, most stubborn, lowest return way possible. Top players are multifaceted. They've long turned emotions into masks. With business people, show ambition. With intellectuals, show integrity. With bad actors, bare your fangs. It's about switching identities, emotions, and communication styles. None of this costs money or physical effort, yet it brings you better relationships, less waste, and more opportunities. 3. Select the right circle. Don't grind in the wrong one. Whether you admit it or not, society is always stratified. Upper tier feeds each other with golden spoons. Middle tier serves themselves with silver chopsticks. Bottom tier stabs each other with iron shovels. The ROI gap between different circles is massive. Stay at the bottom, and no matter how hard you grind, you're just stabbing each other. Enter the upper tier sipping coffee, and you achieve resource elevation. Which tier are you in? Before 30, it depends on your family. After 30, it depends on whether you dare to kick away the hands dragging you down. High returns are not gambled, they're guaranteed. What's gambling? Relying on friends, luck, external forces, chance, waiting for possible outcomes. What's guaranteeing? Relying on yourself, strength, patterns, fundamentals, believing in certain cause and effect. 1. Your strength determines others' attitude toward you. Don't fantasize that people will always treat you well. Don't forget, seeking advantage, avoiding harm, and survival of the fittest are humanity's most basic survival instincts. Parents' disgust toward weak children, partners' coldness toward the poor, all prove, without strength, even blood ties will betray you. Mountains crumble, people run. Relying on external forces, your return might be 0 or even negative. The only guaranteed path is strengthening yourself. Every bit you grow, the world's attitude toward you improves a bit. This is the most sure-win investment. 2. What comes easy won't be cherished. Don't fantasize that your free kindness will earn genuine gratitude. As the saying goes, sacred knowledge isn't taught lightly. Wisdom isn't sold cheap. Masters don't teach in passing. Doctors don't knock on doors. Humans are wired this way. What's paid for is valued more than what's free. Some gifts are only treasured when received on bended knee. Otherwise, they're discarded like trash. So stop giving away your kindness freely. Set a threshold for your contributions, and you'll earn more respect and resources.
3. Your weakness will inevitably invite oppression. Don't fantasize the world will treat you gently. Don't believe in unintentional bullying. It's all calculated, deliberate behavior. The more you fear, the more people dare to bully you. Only when you're fearless will no one treat you like a pushover. We grow thorns not to hurt others, but to keep away the dirty hands that want to manipulate us. This is the way to gain maximum security with minimum effort. 4. Recognizing, admitting, and correcting mistakes guarantees fast progress. Don't fantasize you'll get it perfect the first time. Don't believe you'll never make mistakes. That actually slows your progress.
You can make mistakes, feel down, complain, even break down. Just don't lose your ability to heal. Life has no wasted steps. Every step counts. Recognizing mistakes stops you from repeating them. Admitting mistakes stops you from staying in the pit. Correcting mistakes keeps you moving upward. This progress method relies on zero luck. It's based on structural evolution, the most stable way to level up in life. High returns aren't added, they're multiplied. Addition is linear accumulation. Multiplication creates exponential returns. 1. You need balance between EQ and IQ. Some people feel they're bad with people, so they train their EQ full-time. Some people feel they're bad at execution, so they train their IQ full-time. But here's the problem. EQ is the key that opens doors. IQ is the ladder that reaches the sky. High EQ without IQ means opening the door but squatting inside looking up. High IQ without EQ means climbing high but falling hard. And people with both high EQ and IQ? They're pulling up the ladders and removing the door frames they used, protecting their advantage and position to keep earning massive returns. 2. Your kindness needs teeth. Kindness without limits is foolish kindness. Once you make it a habit, someone will always come to cash in on it. When you enter a temple, the first thing you see is the Buddha's gentle brow. Walk behind and you'll discover the truth. It's because the guardian deity stands there with weapons ready. Remember, the Buddha's compassion must coexist with the guardian's fury. Mercy and thunder must work together. Only then can your kindness achieve its maximum value. 3. Your social life needs no people who can't say no, are destined to become everyone's emotional dumpster, and your contributions will become increasingly worthless. Saying no is actually simple. It needs no justification. Reject unjust burdens. Refuse baseless obligations. The strong know how to refuse and draw boundaries. Because they understand, the more precious the space, the more it needs restricted zones. Summary. If you want your efforts to earn extraordinary returns, first, select the right direction. This is the foundation of high returns. Second, believe in certain cause and effect. This is the confidence for high returns. Third, multiply the right outcomes. This is the shortcut to high returns. These are the high-efficiency survival rules.